Yes.
I am recording, so let's get started.
Recording.
Yes, I am.
Hello, recording.
I am
yeah.
the recording.
Alright. Does anyone want to recount the tales of last session?
We found out Roseli done fucked up.
A lot.
That is the sort of it, yeah.
Roseli made a deal with a hag that ended up with multiple children being kidnapped, including Diana's. We went to track them down. We went to Mother. She turns out to be an evil Annis hag. Intern gets wrapped up in the carpet for a little bit. We fight the carpet. We go downstairs into her dungeon. And there's some ogres with children who really like living there. And they stab Roseli a little bit. And then we ran through some mushrooms. And
we discovered that birds are actually just mushrooms.
Yes?
Yes, you use bird logic to calm the shrieking mushrooms
yeah,
down.
that's
Yes.
right. And then we fought the hag, and we didn't kill her. We
For some reason.
arrested her. Yeah, for some reason.
We didn't kill her so we can torture her. We've been over this.
I don't think we have.
I don't think
No.
we went over that part.
It's
And
been
then
decided.
we got some magic items, or a few people picked up a few things from the lair. And then we drove back.
Magic items. I just got copper coins.
Well, yeah, there's
Yeah,
copper
there's
coins
a
and... Oh, wait, Intern has the
there's
broom.
Scrolls and a broom.
Yeah. What were the scrolls again? Or who?
Knock was one of them. That's all I remember.
Okay.
Hang on, I wrote them
I
down.
don't know who picked
Two of
those up.
them.
Well, I guess probably one of the
Diana has them.
Yeah,
I
Diana
have
probably has
sleep
them.
and I have knock. Somebody
Okay.
else took the last one.
The third one was invisibility.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
know.
who took invisibility.
I mean, it had to be someone with magic.
So I guess it was Diane then.
I was only ever given sleep and knock. I thought that intern took invisibility.
Is that on Intern's list?
I am unsure.
Marhim? Is
Marsim
Marsim
here?
alive? Marsim is definitely not alive.
Marsim has died.
Yeah, someone at Marsim.
Alright, guys, we know what to do. Everyone on 3. Right.
I already pressed enter when you said that.
I just ruined
Wait,
the
is
effect.
everyone here? I haven't heard Alpha or Marsim.
Oi.
Okay, Alpha is here. Okay. So it's just
Yeah,
Marsim
like-
who said.
Marsim is strangely silent as we talk about Marsim. Huh.
Yeah.
We should talk about Marsim more then.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I
Wait,
guess
what
he'll
happens?
show up when he shows up. But
What happens when we talk about Intern? Does he reappear?
Yeah.
No?
Yes.
Okay.
no.
5-second
Alright.
summary though. We tracked down the hag. We paid a troll a lot.
yeah.
We
You paid a
went
troll. I
through.
just jumped across.
I tried to. Yeah.
Diana was the only one that just outright paid, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah. We went through all of that, dealt with all sorts of monsters, and we beat up and captured the hag, went back, and then completely ruined that troll's day.
Oh, we also learned that the hags were going to perform a ritual up north.
Yeah, that's important. We can't.
And that's
forget
where supposedly all the children are. So, wherever
It
that
apparently
is.
features child sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know, nothing too serious.
Mhm.
that. Yeah. Oh, we also decided that Roseli is going to be our get-in free card child.
Roseli has
Get
not agreed to
sacrificed, I
this.
guess. No. We agreed on it.
Yeah, you know, I think we have. You know, I recall this.
Yeah.
Everyone with strong arm forces Roseli into things.
because police work, you need to be strong-armed and persuaded into doing it. Selling your soul and the lives of several children to a hag? That you can do for free. The gnome, everyone.
Alright, so yeah. Decent summary.
Oh, Claire, as a aside, did you finish your backup character?
No, I haven't because I've been locked outside. I haven't
Okay.
been able to like access all of those windows.
Gotcha.
Also, hi recording. I have been sick for the past week, so I've been locked outside. Not locked outside for other reasons.
Your family is so strange. Banish you to the outdoors because you are sick.
Yes. But also,
Alright.
masks are a hoax, everyone.
Don't forget Marsim's family. If you're sick, you eat them into the ocean.
Yes, that's what we've learned.
Oh boy.
I'm kidding. That's not actually what they do.
I mean, I feel like that's what happened to Marsim just now.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why we can't hear Marsim anymore.
I think I heard him cough before he left too.
Maybe.
Oh,
A
no.
moment of silence, everyone.
I heard someone coughing a little bit. Oh,
Yeah.
there's another
Nothing
one.
I think Marsim's currently drowning as we're talking shit about him.
Alright, anyway. So, you all get back in the evening after fighting the hag, carry her back to the precinct, I guess? Did y'all want to actually keep her in the police precinct?
We were letting the Sorcerers Guild decide what was best in
Unless
terms
they
of
had a
keeping her.
better, yeah, unless the actual blood mages had a better spot to
Yes.
keep her.
They don't have any spot designated for keeping hags.
If they have any suggestions
Yeah.
on how to keep her, then we're just gonna follow whatever the blood mages want to do.
Okay. Then, as soon as y'all actually call them in, then they suggest not keeping her in the city. At all.
Right, so she's not being kept in the city.
But also that it's good if we actually want to keep a prison for them, for her, then that's gonna take time to build.
We don't have that.
What would they suggest then?
Execution?
Probably.
Hey, I'm back. I don't know what you're talking
Caroline?
about, but I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but I suggest a movable rod. No need to thank me.
We don't
Yeah,
have that
honestly,
either.
he has a point. We just need to summon an immovable rod, take her like 40 feet up into the air, and just like keep her stuck there. Aaron, I know that you probably don't have anything prepared for them, but how do the Sky Knights feel about this?
You need to fill out all of the proper paperwork first, and that's going to take a long time. Permits for sky homes.
What if she just shows up over there?
Then you're probably going to get harassed by the Sky Knights for a while.
You do realize we
no.
have to somehow
Mystically
get them up
appears.
there
Yeah, so
without them noticing.
what are we gonna do about this hag?
What is the broom?
Because
Invisibility.
the mages offer, like, they can contain her with a magic circle, but that's really temporary.
Yeah, and also
And building anything
expensive.
permanent, they can, like, permanently physically restrain her with a prison. But there's no
Well-
guarantee of anything else beyond that.
Alright, we interrogate her and then we kill her.
No!
That,
Well, that's the only solution I'm hearing right now.
What are we,
we're
barbarian?
police officers. That is very, very dark.
I mean, you're all police officers. I am a lawyer.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. Claire's character is heartless.
Oh, hey, Marsim's back.
Well,
I
to
mean,
be
it depends.
fair-
Wait, well, it depends. I mean, I guess.
Allow me
Does
to
the
just write
hag
out your
qualify
constitution.
Let's
as
be
part
honest.
of the-
With everything going on, Diane would do that.
Yeah, like
Yes.
just what because the hag is sort of like like a monster thing, right?
Rather than an actual person, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
So-
We don't have dimensional shackles that won't work on her.
Yes, so now let's decide hag rights now. Yeah, that's the start of this section. What are hag rights?
Yep.
Mm.
You see, we never did actually figure out like what qualifies as the people we're protecting.
Actually, would the
Well, I
magical
was
people
expecting
hold on.
actually have a prison prepared for creatures like hags.
No,
but
we're
I
a
guess
city.
Not,
we aren't
so,
an entire. No, we're a city, not an entire state.
Have you
right.
seen the police department?
We loading up a guillotine, or do we have an electric chair that I can use?
No, we probably. Hold on. Do
I've
we
got
have? Hold on,
shoes.
Erin. Do the magical people have an immovable rod?
Yes, they have an immovable rod.
Perfect. Let's just hang her up on the fucking sky.
How exactly do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. How many immovable rods can they offer us?
Offer? I think you mean you can purchase.
Ah,
Borrow.
Yeah, I already knew where that was going to go.
How
Yeah.
many are we borrowing?
Okay.
Borrowing.
Okay.
I suppose they have 2 that's available.
Okay, we take somebody out here. Oh, I just got a stupid idea.
I have a fantastic idea to
No,
follow
I
up your
got it.
stupid one.
Okay, hear me out. Here we go back to the coffee shop and throw in the fucking Feywilds.
What?
Yeah, that won't end poorly.
Oh. Especially
Okay.
after the deal that Roseli made a deal with, who would then probably go to them and let them know.
Oh, fucking yeah, bring on about that.
So you guys want to hear my A+ idea?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
We take the 2 immovable rods, and then we sit them like very, very tightly in between either side of her stomach, like up in the air. Suspend her up in the air. I still have a grow cake, and we force answers out of her. Force her
Oh
to eat
my
the grow cake.
god.
No. No.
Rosalie's going to object to that, as that is very
No, that is-
inhumane.
No, this is an excellent plan, I can assure you.
Can we just banish her to the fire plane?
None of us can do that.
But we do have access to 2 immovable rods and a grow cake.
Do we? No, I don't think we have immovable rods. We just have unpurchased immovable rods.
No, I'm sure that we can just
Doesn't
rent
someone
them.
have one? I thought someone had that move.
No.
Nah, not in this campaign.
Oh.
Okay, what? See, what are the people strong enough to probably contain a fucking hag?
2 immovable rods.
No, stop. I can think.
Okay,
of something
well,
here.
since y'all talked about banishment, then the mages would be able to, like, try and cast banishment on the hag.
You know, we can send her to limbo.
Banishment would just take her back to her home plane, the Feywilds, so.
Damn it!
That would get her out of your hair, but
You know, at that point, we should literally just kill her. If we don't have a means of, like, restraining her for information, then it's literally just...
How do you arrest a strength hag is my issue.
2 immovable rods suspended up in the air.
God.
Question:
really intent on this.
Question: by any chance, do we have any contact with any dwarves?
Not directly, but there's occasionally, like, dwarf traders that come through town.
Ah,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
And
no.
like, from the Dwarven Kingdom that get traded through town.
Do you think Dave might have any really, really strong chains?
Do you mean like the dimensional shackle kind of strong?
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, boy. And how expensive would you say those would be?
Well, I don't think they would be carrying them with them. Like, the dwarves might have them, but a random party of dwarves in Brego wouldn't.
Okay, the trading party, yes, but not the random. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Every dwarf carries a pickaxe, an entire mining gear operation schedule, and also magical chains.
I'm saying like the dwarven city might be able to like forge or have some of those, but the random dwarves around town aren't just gonna have
No.
stuff like that. Okay.
No. Let's see, no, what even is their fucking time schedule with trying to keep this hag in? Actually,
I mean, we just brought the hag back. I think.
Yeah. So right now, I'm assuming y'all are like discussing this right after you bring her in.
Yes.
wait, just got it. Glyphs of warding. Just a shit ton of glyphs of warding.
Hold
We can
on.
figure something out here.
Because I did remember we did call ahead before we even entered the city about this.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah. So I'm guessing we're currently outside the city still.
I guess. Sure.
I mean, okay.
Before you bring her in.
Yeah.
So what, are we gonna kill her and dump her in a ditch or something?
I mean, we could.
Is that what? That's what it feels like. This is headed towards.
Yeah. Okay. We say y'all started this discussion, and the mages met you right outside town.
I mean,
Okay.
we can't contain her, so...
Yeah.
Are
I
we
mean,
going to ask
what-
them
okay,
for
here's the
some
thing.
immovable
What about
rods?
glyphs of warding?
What about them?
What's that gonna do?
We cast a shit ton of them.
And?
So she triggers a bunch of glyphs, and they do damage. Then what?
Ah, shit. Yeah, I didn't think of that far yet.
I think that my removable rod plan is fantastic.
I guess we should decide if we're killing
Actually,
her or
hold
not,
on.
because
Okay. First off, really quickly, out of character. Do we even need her? I mean, do we know where we need to go? Because on the notes that
The
we read,
notes were kind of vague about location. Other than like specifically saying the mountains to the north of Brego.
I'm just north of Brego.
So with a nat 20 survival check, I know exactly where it is.
No, that's not how that works.
That's not.
Not one. Then you were lost.
Okay, so this is the magic universe, and I'm not sure what all of the things are, but what about just like pumping her full of lots and lots and lots and lots of drugs, so she's like barely lucid.
To the hospital.
And then we can
Drug
question.
her!
Yes.
I feel like
You
that's
wanna
a
give her?
bad
You wanna hype her up
idea.
on sedatives?
Yes. Lots and lots of sedatives.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
I mean, keep her. Okay. Well, if she becomes fully conscious when we're questioning her, we need some form of like means of restraint. And I'm thinking that mental restraint is probably better than physical restraint because she can still use whatever hag magic.
Wait, actually, do any of the mages know Zone of Truth?
No, that's not a wizard list spell.
I mean, if I take a nap, I could learn it.
Get the
Uh-huh.
heck drunk. Everyone knows drunks are honest.
Yeah, we need something that's basically that, but more calm and less loopy.
The mages, or at least one of them, does know magic circle that would help contain the hag, but nothing like Zone of Truth.
We could use that theoretically, and if they have any form of sedatives, I think that hopping her up on lots and lots of sedatives for questioning is probably our best bet. If she's 100% out of it, then maybe we can get information. Otherwise, like,
Would
we
the
have no other
Church
alternative.
of Life possibly know?
No, what?
Would the Church of Life possibly know Zone of Truth then?
Let me check.
Probably. I know that it's a bard spell, and typically those
It's-
overlap with clerics.
It's on the cleric and paladin list, so
It's probably someone who knows.
there's probably someone in the church who would have it. Zone of
what
Truth
it-
is like a second level, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they'd be able to come up with someone for a Zone of Truth.
And what would they recommend about the hack?
Hmm.
People do we want to know about the hag?
I think they would recommend just destroying her.
Wow. The
Well, at least they're on my side. All right.
Okay, if the Church of Peace and Life wants to kill it, then I feel like that's a big hint.
All right. Yes.
Should probably
let's
just kill the hack.
All right, load up the shotgun.
Do we actually?
Oh, you
have
kill
no
her and
means
she
of
splits
sedating
into
her?
Oh, you kill her and she splits into 20 even smaller hags. Oh no.
Why is there a part of me that very much wants like 20 tiny little hags?
No.
That's why you use
No,
the shotgun.
Claire.
That's Waffle, Claire, not Diana.
I know. I know.
Yeah, I'll play Diana a little bit longer.
I know.
Hey guys, what's up?
Okay.
I think they're killing the hag. Someone is.
Yes, this conversation taking place outside the city. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Since y'all are not actually at the station, I'm just gonna go back over here.
So who's doing it?
I mean, I'll kill the hag.
Maybe
Oh,
Intern
there's a
can gun.
volunteer.
How about we let Intern gun?
Hold on. Before we do,
Oh,
what's
God.
your plan to find the children up north then?
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do the sedatives thing, so that way we could maybe get more information on that.
do-
But it doesn't
do-
sound like that's possible.
Doesn't Intern have that nose, right?
Can
Yeah.
you smell
Yeah,
one of the
the no-
kids right now, Intern?
Yeah, the nose that tracks across dimensions.
Oh yeah. Let me try that out real quick. Sniff. Do I smell the child?
You smell the hag.
I
That's
smell the
pretty much
hag.
it.
Yeah, I
Do you
smell
believe
hag.
you could catch their scent if we got closer?
If we got close, yes.
I mean, we are quite a ways away.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
sure, I managed to track Happy Fang down like this 4-hour walk, but still.
You tracked Happy Fang through dimensions. I'm pretty sure your nose can find the fucking kids once we get closer.
All right. Well, if we're doing that, intern, hand over the toy gun.
It only works if I use it.
Well,
That
we're
is
gonna
true.
find out.
No, Claire, that is true. He's
Okay,
actually
if
not
I'm
lying about
standing
that.
If we take the family hag round back with a shotgun, and there's like 2 inches in between the end of the the barrel and the hag's face, I think that I know where it's going.
What the what?
Good God.
Take the hag out back with a shotgun.
Where
You're
are we in
not,
town?
you're not putting down.
We're
a
outside of
gun,
town.
Claire, my word.
I mean,
So yeah, we're probably like, I don't know, out here somewhere.
Alright, so
no,
y'all
they're
are
not
not
even
gonna
in
wait
the
for her to
corner.
wake up even.
Hold on. Claire, if you want, I can just roll for you to use the Nerf gun. Just what's your dex?
unless anyone else has any suggestions.
Wait, does anyone have Speak with Dead?
I can learn Speak with Dead after a nap.
Actually, yeah. Actually, now you can. It's 3rd level.
Oh, really? Is it out of my reach?
Yep.
Yeah, that would be next level up.
Oh,
So none of us can then. Okay, never mind.
All right.
Remember, y'all
Well-
had to like go on this whole expedition to try and find a spell scroll at the church for that one.
Yep.
I have to roll, like, really
Right.
high because I'm really good at finding paperwork. Right.
Alright.
Claire, you want me to roll the Nerf gun in Diana's name?
Yeah, sure. Unless
what's
anybody
her
else
dex?
has any objections. I think it's like a -1. But do we even need to roll it I mean, we can just see how many times
No,
people
we
are
need to
gonna
see if
hear
you can
banging
actually-
noises, but...
Well, we need to actually see if you can use the Nerf gun is the thing.
Alright, yeah.
Roll
Yeah, it's a
dex.
-1.
Alright, yeah, let me just set this as a 9 for the moment to remove my archery bonus. Alright, let's see how well Claire can do this.
She's not even proficient, so it's just -1.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Claire, you can just roll dex.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
No, hold on, it has to be with the Nerf gun name though.
Oh, of
Give me a sec.
course.
There we go. Just gonna roll this. Oh, 16. Go on, unless she's not prone, then it's 17.
I mean, she's unconscious, so...
Mhm.
Sort of bang.
I mean, that's gonna hit it.
And
You're
ignore
gonna
the
kill
lightning
it.
damage. Ignore the lightning damage.
well, I mean, it was only one
I mean,
health.
it's 1 damage.
Yeah, that's all it would take.
Yeah, you did 1
Even-
damage.
And then it
Nerf
resists the 1 damage, so half of 1 is 1, so 1 damage instead.
I mean, yeah, she's unconscious. You already beat her up to like no health. You can just shoot her with the gun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
toy
Kill her.
bullet. It's a toy bullet that. Because in Claire's hands, it's a toy bullet. In Intern's hands,
Extremely lethal Nerf gun.
Oh my
extremely
gosh.
lethal Nerf gun. That was like half the thing it could roll. Not even close.
Alright.
You just had to roll for damage again just to prove your point, didn't you?
Not even close.
Alright. So to review events, y'all carted the hag back after knocking her out, then talked with the mages outside of town, and then called the church and see if they had any ideas, and then just decided to shoot her.
Yeah, this is a really
Yes.
good course of
With
events,
the
actually,
church's
yeah.
blessing, we have committed an
With
execution.
the church's blessing of life, wanting to execute.
Yeah, yes, the Church of Life's blessing, yes, commit murder.
Yeah, at that point,
More
you
like
really
the Church
wonder-
of Death.
At that point, you really need to wonder what really does actually govern the death penalty here.
We don't know those laws.
I mean, let's be real here. This is like a monstrous fey creature that has been causing all kinds of trouble in town that no one knows how to contain.
Yeah.
Death would be the most secure means of handling the situation.
Okay, Claire. Then would the church have anything else to say about the hag at all, or?
They don't know much about hags other than that they're bad.
Bad.
You're basically talking to Julie here, since like most of the senior church got
Oh,
killed.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, well,
So we just got a teenager's permission to commit murder. Alright!
Yeah, yes, when the last high-ranking member of the church is a teenager. Yeah.
Sure, go ahead, kill the hag. I don't know what to do with it.
I have no issues with this.
Well
Alright,
then.
so,
Alright, guys, you heard it first. Aaron supports the death penalty.
I
Yeah, I
assume
support
we're-
the death penalty like Greenshell supports dropping out of school and joining a gang.
No.
Aw.
Don't even go there.
No, I think so, guys.
You're the
I'm
one.
saying that's the same
Dropping out of
comparison.
school to join a gang and sell drugs. This is important.
We're never gonna
Yeah,
let
Helena,
that go.
of her own free choice. Oh yes, let me just
I
make
love
a
that.
drug empire of his gang and play hooky, because that's my excuse to get out of class. Hooky. Yeah. And it's my fault this is happening.
Alright, so I assume we're spending getting a long rest or something before we head out in the morning to go find the children, or are we leaving immediately to go?
Yeah, what's y'all's next move?
Probably use find vehicle and then take turns sleeping. It's gonna be a while, right?
Yeah.
To
I
wherever
have
the destination is.
I have a taxi. I don't really have to use a spell slot.
Alright, I guess I will move y'all to this area map so y'all can get an idea of distance, because it's really not that far to the base of the mountains. Like, it would be like evening, like after sunset, after you deal with the hag, but...
In fact, why are you guys making me drive my taxi? Can't you just, like, ain't I an officer now? Can't you just hook me up with, like, a police car or something, you know?
I like these names, Fort Hillsware and Fort Mountvale.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Aren't they great dwarven settlement names? I came up with them myself.
They're like in the opposite place they should be.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't it be like 2 days to get there or something to the base, or
overall?
I looked up travel distances, and basically, walking for a day, you can go about 20 miles, but a car is obviously faster than that. So if you have roads to follow to take cars, then...
Is there roads to follow?
There is to Wellspring, and there is a less traveled bumpy road from Wellspring to Hillsware, which doesn't... Yeah, up to Hillsware. There's a road that goes.
Big map. Huh.
Okay. Alright.
Actually, yeah, now I'm thinking about by car. It's like, oh yeah, 20-minute drive, 20 miles, okay, like maybe 20 minutes or so. I don't know.
Yeah, that won't take very long.
Probably like an hour. The cars of Brego are, like, think older model cars, like top speed 45, and that's in perfect conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Realistically, you're probably looking at like 30 miles an hour average on longer trips.
Alright. Yeah, so...
And...
How are we all looking, I guess we should say?
Wait,
yeah, if y'all are deciding not to take a long rest,
I think we decided to take a long rest at the end of last session.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, because I'm healed back up. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we did decide to take a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just, like, sleep during the car trip. It's gonna take a little while.
Well, no, we just figured out that it would take like... Yeah, it would just take like an hour.
Oh, okay.
It'll take you like an hour to drive to Wellspring, and like...
And after that, we don't know if we can use the car.
I already took my long rest last session.
Alright.
Yeah, like
we
already
drive the 1 hour place.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember where I was at for... Oh, I know I was at 25 health, but I don't remember anything else for my stuff.
Me neither.
Hey guys, imagine
a bit late for that.
Imagine basing your class around having a long rest.
You're not a warlock.
They haven't done a long rest. They should.
I based my class over having a short rest,
Marsim.
Marsim.
Leader ability again.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
that is
Greenshell,
super useful.
my ability is also on short rest though.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, so we go to Wellspring and then take a long rest, so that way Intern can, I guess, smell the area.
Okay, so you wanna long rest at Wellspring is the differentiating here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I doubt we're gonna fight him elsewhere.
All right.
What car are we taking?
SUV.
I
We
mean-
need sleep.
I mean, yeah, if y'all are planning to rescue children, then you're gonna need some cargo space for them.
Alright, everyone, got a school bus.
Yeah. We show up in a minivan.
Now, what kind of school bus? This is the Kaz school bus or what?
Magic school bus.
Normal.
Magic school bus.
Normal. No.
Oh boy.
I don't have a bus.
We
We
should buy
borrow
a
one
vehicle
from the
that
school.
would fit my family reasonably.
It's to go rescue children, right?
We're on to rescue your students.
We just need to borrow the bus.
You can get permission to borrow the bus.
Okay.
We actually just took the tram, you know? Like, I just ran and turned. Anything happened.
Alright, take the
should
tram,
definitely
derail
Yes,
it.
Intern is not allowed to
And then
drive
the
it.
magic school bus can turn into a tank.
Yes, they'll let you borrow the bus. Just Intern is not allowed to drive it.
Mhm.
Sounds reasonable.
You know, there is someone better than Intern at driving in this party.
Oof. Roast.
Well, the reason they're saying that is because, you know...
Yeah.
Right.
So the fact I
I
rolled a
was referring
goddamn...
to what Alpha said.
Yeah, and also the fact I rolled a fucking 4 that time, but we don't talk about that ever until I have to make payments.
And where is Wellspring? I do have a map for Wellspring. Y'all arrive in the evening in Wellspring.
Wow, a place that's
This
not
is-
Brego.
A
Rosalie's
populated
hometown.
but quaint little town populated with gnomes and halflings.
Oh
Has a lot
god,
of
we're supposed to
farms
find
to
children here?
This is
No, not
Rosalie's
here.
hometown.
Oh, great. Now, you know what this means for Angela? She's not gonna be able to fit inside anything.
Correct!
Gnomes and halflings. Oh man.
What have we done?
And then we see a blue dragonborn somewhere.
Where do we come in at?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Which, the only really buildings of note, other than, like, people's homes, is the Tavern and Inn, which is number 1 on the map, and, there's a general store as well.
What time of day or night is it? Like, is
This would be, like, early evening, like, after
Okay.
sunset.
Okay. Yeah, we
So
should...
it would be very quiet, and, most places are lights out, except for, like, the tavern.
Yeah, we should stop at the tavern.
Alright.
You're gonna stay somewhere.
Yeah.
Angela, you can't even fit in
We
the
probably
tavern.
shouldn't, you know, be wandering around in the woods in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Angela,
I
you can't even fit in the tavern.
I can fit, I just have to duck the whole time.
Okay, the top map is the bottom floor.
Oh, yes. The top part of the map.
Imagine not being a cat.
Mm-hmm. Rosalie's gonna go open the door.
And as soon as Rosalie steps in, then, like, she's greeted by everyone in the tavern.
Wait a
And,
minute.
and
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
it's
No.
the 2 gnomes behind the
No.
bar.
Fuck's sake. No, we're not doing this.
Rosalie's gonna run over and give him a hug.
I knew it smelled of fucking pepper spray.
And Aster and Lily both hug Rosalie back. It's like, where have you been?
Is this where I acquired the racist pepper spray?
You
Where
should
you
visit
acquire
more.
all the racist paraphernalia.
I really should. It's been hectic lately.
How is city life?
Ah.
I bet it is not near as fun as running through the crops here.
It's a little overwhelming, but you know, you get used to running around and avoiding.
Hey, at least you
being
don't have
stepped
mom hovering over your shoulder the whole time.
on. Yeah, I guess that's
And
true.
Diana
She does
wants
check
it.
in a lot, though.
How tall is this door?
The
Angela.
door is probably like 5 feet tall.
Alright.
Oh, so it's exactly the size of me.
So then maybe it'll be 6 feet tall inside then. So we've got an extra foot there. Okay, great.
You can like crawl in.
Take off the heels.
Yeah, Natalie can go in first. Angela will just go in last.
6 foot
Angela.
tall. Who?
Yeah, 6 foot tall roof. You're 7'10", almost 2 feet taller. Oh yes.
My character is 5'11" without the heels.
Oh great, now there's 3 of
Yes,
them.
you just have to duck a little bit. Angela's just like crouching down.
Taking off the heels. Easy solutions.
Yes, you can remove height. Angela cannot.
Oh, hey, these are my fellow officers. And these are my sisters. We're triplets.
What?
You're just gonna
Hey,
get like a
officers!
blank stare for a minute.
Natalie's just looking around.
They both wave at all of you as like, what brings you here?
Well, we're passing through. We're working a case.
Yeah, somebody
a
doesn't
bunch-
have really good business sense.
A bunch of children got kidnapped, and we're finding them.
Yeah, I wonder whose fault that might have been.
Just
Oh,
quiet
that's
rage
terrible.
building.
It is.
Thought we could just walk over here.
You on these big important cases already.
Oh, yeah.
Intern, help me get inside.
So I'm assuming all the lighting in this place is run off of candles and like shit.
Oh yeah. This place is.
They've got like a couple of electric lights in the tavern, being like the busiest place in town.
Wait, if they have any chandeliers in here, that's even more.
Just watch your head.
You do realize, like, Angela's probably completely bent over right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
just walking on hands.
These buildings are designed for gnomes and halflings.
Yeah, they are. No thought was put into anyone taller than that.
Just like no thought is put into anyone with disabilities like wheelchairs and such in public places.
It's the fucking 1800s with technology. I'm glad they managed to get this far.
So,
Technology is
Roseli,
advanced enough.
Yes.
you want a drink?
Oh yes, of course.
And they pour you, no, they mix you up a fancy fruity drink.
Ooh, my favorite. Roseli starts.
I just imagine Angela can just sit on the floor, no stool needed, and still be at like the same height as Roseli at this case.
Pretty much. And Aster and Lily also make themselves drinks and then toast Roseli.
I kind of feel bad for Angela.
Don't mind me while I just very casually and quietly slam my head against the side of a wall.
Diana?
Fine, just working off some thunk stress.
Your child is gone. Please don't kill me.
So, I got Eldritch Blast ready.
Hey, same.
Hey yo, you can't use that spell if I suggested it. Oh no. You dare use my own spells against me, Potter? You
Yes.
have a vending machine.
I guess Angela will also ask for a drink then.
Like, oh, what do you have? What are you having?
What do you have? What do you got?
Well, the halflings make a nice ale, and we've got some distilled spirits that we mix with the fruits in the garden that are really tasty.
Sure, why not? I'll have one of those.
They mix up some strong fruity drinks.
Say, Diana. Diana, I've been considering sleeping in the vehicle for tonight, making sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Considering the establishment that we found ourselves in, I think that a lot of us are going to have to consider that option.
Mainly for Angela.
Can Angela even make it up the stairs? That's the real question.
No.
It would be a tight squeeze, but yeah, you could.
Now are the beds big enough for him?
No.
We just get
Maybe
like
2 of them.
we get like 3 beds. Maybe Angela will be fine.
Yeah, Aster and
Yeah,
Lily kind of
then
like look
again.
around. It's like, Rosie, are your friends staying here tonight?
Maybe. I don't know if they can fit.
Might have to put some beds together.
We could do that.
You don't have to do that.
I will do one better. I will sleep with the vehicle. I'll actually fit there.
I'm gonna stick with Angela. My boss, actually.
I think I'm probably going to follow suit.
Okay.
Alright.
Who's Zoot?
My throat is still scratchy from being sick. Please have mercy on me.
What about you, Colza and Intern?
Wait, no, wrong person.
And the music just awkwardly stopped. So-
All the gnomes stare at the party.
I know, you're at the last two.
The sound of crickets echoes through the room as the judging stare of 1,000
Hey,
gnomes.
hey, intern, do you want a nice place to sleep tonight? Oh, fucking the room goes quiet as if it's fucking committed a war crime.
The judging stare of 1,000,000 gnomes.
What do you mean? Oh god, alright, now I fucking forgot what we were talking about. Oh yeah, the room.
It's just like in old westerns when the protagonist walks through the door and the whole bar goes silent.
Protagonist energy
Yep.
increases.
I mean,
Yes.
I mean, in character, like, I feel bad for Angela.
I know, Angela.
Well, I don't think I can fucking, I can't even afford this place, so I'll probably literally anywhere else.
Well, you don't know.
Pay 2 silver a
Like,
week.
that
At that point, then, the bard who's been playing finishes his song and hops up the stage. He's like, my establishment is very affordable.
I'm paid 2 silver a week.
Is that how much you have on you?
Probably a bit more, but I'm carrying my entire life savings on me at this point.
Oh, I'm sure we can work something out.
How much does it even cost?
Considering your situation, 2 silver.
Oh wow, that actually seems pretty nice. An entire week of work, thank you.
I mean, 2 silver's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it is. I mean, sure, it's my entire fucking paycheck, but still, it seems really
You
worthwhile
need to
for
argue
what
with
it is.
yourself for a raise.
I mean, it is my fault I slammed an entire fucking tram car into the buildings, apparently, so.
Oh yeah, he did do that.
Yeah, I did.
Aster and Lily, like, both perk up and like, lean over the bar and like, oh, really?
Oh yeah. And Roseli starts telling them the story.
Excuse me, are you gossiping me? Oh wait, are you gossiping about me literally
Yes.
Yes.
10 feet away?
Wow. Angela, yes, they are.
Roseli's telling them about the exciting tram chase.
Oh, yeah, where Angela had to rescue the other tram driver, yes.
I tried.
Yes, you tried to not run him off the road, but you succeeded in doing so.
You made a decision to attempt a difficult maneuver and failed.
I shouldn't be suffering though, but I am. Because now, not only have I apparently not been paying for my apartment, but Happy Fang's been getting all my money.
All of your back pay is with Happy Fang.
But
All of that, like, year's worth of pay is with Happy Face.
I'm gonna beat him up worse than a pinata.
Alright. So then, seeing as I'm gonna be taking a rest now, Angela's gonna slowly make her way out.
I forgot I have a magical broom. Right, I can fly. Shit.
Oh, y'all haven't happened to see like children passing through, have you?
Children? No.
Asking her.
No.
Although, we have had this weird cat come by a few times recently.
I just like to imagine Intern's about to walk out and then
Walk out. Yeah, where the cats are walking. You're right there and teleported. Ooh.
Did somebody say 300 feet of movement in 2 seconds?
I'm just gonna bring Angela back to the bus.
Yeah,
it's
like,
probably
stands up,
before
just
I
like
actually
stretches
wore
real
brain
quick,
damage.
finally leaving, pops her back. Yeah.
Apparently everyone's sleeping in the school
Why
bus
not?
because we're mature
Are
adults.
you sure you don't want to come in and
Yes.
have a drink? Ease off some stress before we go out?
I'm
We're
not
not
sure
leaving
if
yet,
I
I'm
want to
just
get
sleeping
drunk
in the car.
tonight.
Are you sure?
Someone's gotta look after her, Angela.
She's a mother
She'll
under...
follow you back in.
Of course, the mother under stress drink. Why would the married woman fucking drink? She's fucking lost her child.
The
Her
wine
husband is God
instinct.
knows where. She's engaging wine mom mode.
Yeah, pretty much.
And by that, I mean Erin. On a goddamn D&D night, when the monster downs 5 members of the party in one fucking turn.
Hey,
Alright,
how
I'll
do you
take
know?
some
I'm not
out,
drinking
please.
tonight.
Yes, the N1
Aaron, you
shop
can tell
where
them
they-
what you want.
where those
Wine.
monster party members destroyed those end members. in turn. Before they could even go nonetheless.
Sure you get any cords or anything in on the back because fucking like it's
Yeah, can you ask Caleb to put the green cord back wherever he
I
got
will
it from?
not put the green cord back. Thank you very much.
Different Caleb. Not
Well,
every
why not,
Caleb.
Caleb?
Not every
Because I don't have a
blonde-haired,
green cord
blue-eyed
here.
Caleb is you, Greenshell.
Are you sure? There's only one.
Blonde
No.
hair, blue eyes?
Yes.
Blonde hair, blue eyes must be a Caleb, not necessarily
No, it
Greenshell.
must
is
be
what we
green shell.
learned.
That's what the whole thing is.
But
Nope,
I'm blonde hair
sorry.
and blue eyes, and I'm not a Caleb.
I'm sorry, but you're a Caleb now.
Wait, that must mean that gnome is secretly Greenshell. Get him!
I'll have you know I am no gnome.
I think
Yeah,
I'm the
make
only
that
one who has
opposite.
ever played gnomes.
I should play. a
Darian
gnome
has
at
all
some
the gnome
point.
energy.
Yes, I have all the gnome energy.
I need to play a gnome and then just have its entire personality be being short. I can just vent out all of my frustrations.
You may have gnome
right
energy,
through
Red,
there.
but I have tiefling energy. Except I've never played a tiefling yet.
Should definitely try one.
I should. I just need to come up with a good character concept for one.
Anyways, Intern wanted to hear about the cat.
Yeah, there's been some weird cat dude coming by every now and then. He's eaten in here a couple of times. Mostly he just comes by the store and picks up supplies. Pretty frequently though. It's kind of weird.
Hey, by any chance, do you know where the fuck he went?
Out of town?
Hey,
I don't know. Last we saw him was like maybe a day ago.
Does he visit regularly?
Well, he's been every couple of days we see him. Or someone sees him. Why, you know him? Are all you cats friends?
Yes!
That,
Friends!
that is racist.
We're in
Very,
the gnome village. What do you expect?
very, very good friends.
You
Uh-huh.
don't sound like friends.
Oh, don't worry! I just have a few bullets he left
yeah,
behind.
I think this cat has been, been borrowing Intern's paycheck.
Excuse me, borrowing?
I mean,
Oh yeah, that's not something a friend does.
Fuck it. Damn it.
Yeah,
Well, don't worry. I'm sure he'll be by in a day or so. He's been by pretty frequently.
Let's see, we can ambush him, or we wait for the kid, or we actually go save kids. Personal feud, or the kids. Personal feud, or like 100 kids.
But he may also be attached to the kids thing.
Good point. Good point.
I love how this conversation's going on as Angela's just happening.
Intern and Roseli are figuring out what we should do.
And so wakes up in the morning, we're ready to go. No, we're waiting for Happy.
While Colza and Diana are just getting drunk.
Not drunk.
No, not drunk.
Not drunk.
One,
There's a group
yeah,
of two.
one glass of wine.
Okay.
One glass of wine and much headbanging against the table.
Also, we need a gold corner to cover for everyone here.
What was that, Colza?
With a gold corner for everyone cover for everyone sitting here.
Yeah, for a round or so of drinks, we'll cover it.
Yeah, I'll give you guys 2 gold. I'll save
thank
you
you.
from having to pay.
Does former employee get a discount?
Your drink's on the house, Rosie.
Okay.
More
You gotta visit
headbanging
more.
ensues.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tell more story.
It's just hard to get out of the city, you know? There's been so many, exciting cases.
Oh, well, don't tell Mom. She'll have you grounded back here.
Oh yes, I know. If you see her, just tell her, you know, I'm just doing paperwork down there.
Right. Paperwork.
Mm-hmm. All the paperwork.
They both wink at you. Alright, are y'all doing anything else before you rest?
I don't think so.
Alright, then...
Wait! I need to know if they offer roast chicken.
Nah, but
yes, they do have roast chicken.
Yes,
Wow.
take some.
Can we just
A whole roast chicken?
Colza's charisma
Yeah,
stat by
just a
2
whole
points for the
chicken
next
to share
hour?
with everyone.
A whole roast chicken, okay.
Wait, why do you
To
need this?
share
roast-
with all of his party members.
I think that Colza's charisma stat needs to be like given a +2 for the next 24 hours.
Based on what?
Based on roast chicken.
What? Okay.
We've learned that is the source of his power.
So,
This is from things that happened in Sims.
Yes.
okay. Alright.
Yeah, they bring out a roast chicken for y'all.
Yum.
Yeah, eat up everyone. We'll need a good meal and rest for tomorrow.
Meanwhile, Angela and Natalie are just chilling out on the bus.
I'll probably bring out some of that before I actually get a concussion.
Yeah, Aster and Lily are both like, yeah, don't hurt yourself. Or the bar.
Are you okay, Diana?
Just thunk great. Thunk.
You're not gonna have any brain injury, are you?
Bold of you to assume I don't have one already. Thunk.
Do we need to, like, restrain her or something? Is she gonna be alright?
Just peachy. See you guys later.
Alright, good night, Diana.
Wait, can I use command on Diana? Is that a good thing? Can I do that? Can I
Yeah.
You
use
could.
command?
What are you commanding?
Sit.
Diana needs to make a wisdom save.
Alright, okay, just a wisdom? Yeah, wisdom save. Hey!
Dang
I
it.
think a 21 will save.
Oh no,
Even-
Claire, no more wine for
Even
you.
when concussed.
Strong will.
Thanks, Colza. This was a great time.
Wine.
Get up, leave a gold on the stool, and then walk off. In the wrong direction. Thank you, keyboard. Whee!
She might be a little bit more drunk than she let on.
I
Or-
am
or she
using
has-
the laptop again.
Or she has some brain injury. One of the two.
Funky motion is now back because I am using the laptop.
Ah. Alright,
Right.
so overnight, y'all take your long rest, and Greenshell, I need Angela to make a con save.
Oh boy. Yep, nothing bad could happen here.
Wait, we did go to check up on our crystals, right?
Yeah, nothing bad could happen here.
Oh, for God's sake, we forgot to take a crystal checkup.
Heh.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Angela wakes up to be
Small.
about Rosalie's size. As you're now one size smaller.
Alright, so do I wake up?
If that hag wasn't dead before, it would be now.
Aw,
Yeah.
tiny barbarian. How cute.
Hey,
That was my
barbarians are
first
just
gnome.
people, no matter
from
what size
a
they
gnome
are.
barbarian. It was fun.
Yeah, Angela is extremely ticked off right now.
Angela, you look different.
Different how?
I'm not sure. Did you cut your hair?
No. I haven't cut my hair in forever.
Hmm.
Do we
Did
want
you-
to?
Did you wish really, really hard to be smaller?
What?
Always wish upon the star.
I mean, you used to be towering over me, and now you're just.
Alpha, he's gonna slap you.
No. No. Angela is not mad at Natalie.
Yeah, Natalie's just straight up curious. Like, how did you?
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Insight check on what?
On
I
why
assume
she's
on,
small.
Why she's small.
No.
No.
I just realized something else.
What?
Angela can't use the great axe anymore because it's a heavy weapon.
Uh-oh.
She's extremely ticked off.
Well, unless it turned small with you.
She
Anyone
would
else
not
wanna
have had
make
it
an
on her when
insight
she was
check?
sleeping, so.
Hmm.
Oh, so is it? Oh, so it's stuck on the bus.
Do
Because
either
I'm
one
pretty
of you-
sure I can't lift that thing.
We're
It's
only
not
an
that
hour
heavy,
away, though.
geez.
Yeah,
I
any
have,
of you could carry it.
I have a strength of -1.
Any of you could carry it.
Yeah,
and
we
then you're
can
carrying
still carry it.
somebody.
It only weighs 7 pounds. It just can't use it as a weapon anymore.
Yeah.
Although, technically, for all that, I count as a medium creature, so. Could I still be able to use it?
Wait, what?
Because of the,
You count as one size larger, so medium for carrying and carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift.
I mean, that doesn't say anything about attacking with
Yeah.
or using.
What is the rule around great weapons?
Weapons
Well,
heavy.
y'all figured out. I'm gonna go get another beer.
Small creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls with heavy weapons.
Ah.
Size and bulk make it too large for a small creature to use efficiently.
I still have that sickle?
Okay, so you can technically use it, you just have disadvantage? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I guess.
Disadvantage from what?
Disadvantage on attack rolls with it.
Just
Why do you
because
have
of like the
disadvantage?
size difference.
There's a size difference.
Well, I have a sickle that uses strength.
Angela still has other weapons on that she can still use. It's not a heavy.
And I still
She's
have
just
one of
very
the throw
attached to the
cakes.
great axe.
Yes. It's a family heirloom, and now she can't use it.
Aren't we just like an hour away from Brego?
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys could just like meet one of the clerics in the middle and remove curse if somebody rolls a decent insight.
Yeah, I want to roll insight on how this could happen. Because is this just because I went to the Gnome's Tavern and drank that drink?
I rolled
Yeah, you can
13.
roll insight.
So yeah, Angela would know better.
As far as you can tell, it wasn't anything about the gnomes. That seems to be coincidental.
So
Especially
is,
since no one else is shrinking.
I was the only one who drank that special drink besides Roseli, but she's already small. Same with everyone in this town, you know. Suspicious.
Ah, this is so good.
This is... Ooh boy.
Alright,
right, so with my 11, I guess I'm going to go investigating drinks. We...
Wait, what happened?
Oh,
I rolled
Angela
poorly, so
is
I'm
so
going to
close to
inquire
popping a
about
rage.
drinks.
That's what's
I
happening.
feel like Aaron's trying to target Angela just so he can't fucking face tank for the party and all our encounters.
No,
No.
no. This is a direct result of Greenshell making himself a target, and this is
Yep.
flavored.
Yeah, oh, I know, definitely. Ooh boy.
But wait, why is Diana checking drinks?
I rolled an 11.
They all
on
roll
insight.
like mediocre-ish insight, and
Hmm.
now are suspicious of the drinks that the bar served.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like question
I
them
mean,
and
I'm
ask
pretty
if
sure I
there are
wouldn't
any
have
side
drawn that
effects.
conclusion.
Well, that's what
Maybe not
Diana is
you.
going.
Yep.
Maybe this town's under some magical spell that makes you, small enough to fit through their doors. Like,
Ah, yes, walking through the gnome doors makes you smaller.
So I guess in the morning, Rosalie's having breakfast at the bar.
Angela, calm down.
That
Lily
size
and
doesn't
Aster are
matter.
also sitting at the bar, eating breakfast. And as
Ooh,
Diana
boy.
walks in, and they're like wave at you.
Oh,
hey,
just
Diana.
a second.
Oh. Diana presses pause.
Alright.
It did.
Sorry,
Look.
people were walking through.
Look, Angela, whatever's been done to you can very clearly be undone.
So, all of those drinks last night, were any of them, do any of them have any special effects in any way? Because one of your previous patrons is experiencing some rather thematically appropriate side effects.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Our resident Goliath is now gnome size.
Wait, what?
You mean
can
she'll
go
fit to
take
the
a
door
look.
now?
Yes, but she's not very happy about it.
As soon as you
So
say you can go take a look, then both Lily and Aster run outside.
Rosalie's also ready to check. Oh my god, it's true!
Oh my gosh, you're just as small as we are!
What's the meaning of this?
I was asking if they gave her some sort of a drink that would perhaps reduce her size temporarily.
No.
Oh no, we don't have that power. Those are just alcohol drinks.
Look,
Just made with some fresh fruit from our garden is all.
Look, Angela, we can fix this.
Oh, really? How can we fix this?
Stilt.
Well, for starters, we can probably go ask around the Church of Life.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad being small.
Yeah.
Yes, it is very this bad. Very bad.
I've been
wouldn't
this small my entire life.
I wouldn't pick on him about his height.
I haven't, and I hate it.
Well, it's the one time where, we ate that thing and it made me big. But, aside from that.
Would this
Wait,
work?
you
There you
ate
go.
something that made you big?
Oh,
Aster
yeah.
and Lily both turned to Rosie.
Oh, yeah. I ate this cake thing and it made me huge, like how Angela was last night.
May I roll
Wait a
insight
minute.
at the mention of the cake?
Yeah.
Just because, like,
It also
That
with
might
the
be
encounter
connected.
we
You wanna
had
put-
too.
If you
Yeah,
want
I
to put
wanna
pieces
reroll.
together, you don't need to roll.
Okay.
so we just know then.
You can put it together.
Angela, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yep, and it's lucky it's already dead.
Look, it can clearly be undone. This must be some curse of some sort.
Oh, you think it's one of the had curses?
Yep.
It's very likely to be so.
Just need to find
Angela was the
someone-
last person to eat, like, a cake before stuff went wrong.
I guess we just need to find someone who can remove curse.
Aster and Lily kind of look at each other like, you mean the cake that you were just talking about, Rosalie? Didn't you have some?
Yeah, but that was a while ago.
And she didn't eat in front of the hag.
Alright,
Oh, okay.
so we split up. 2 of you head back and get this sorted out, and then the rest of us can make some headway towards our destination.
Well, Intern and I learned something interesting.
Yes.
Uh,
My brother came over to judge me for suggesting splitting the party. We have a
Tell
big
you-
enough party that we can split it multiple times.
well, Intern and I learned something interesting last night. Happy Fang has been making frequent visits to the shop, to the tavern, or not the tavern, the general store here.
Yeah, he has.
Alright, so I guess we can just hang around here for 2 hours.
Or however long it takes for him to show up.
Just however long it takes for you guys to get there and get back would probably be better, I think.
Hmm.
Alright, then we'll do that.
Alright, so y'all are talking about splitting the party now. How is this going?
I'm guessing that it's probably going to be Shell and Alpha summoning vehicle and then zooming back while the rest of us just kind of look around the town for 2 hours.
Alright, I guess I can muster one of my spell slots.
Oh, wait, no, you could probably take a vehicle back if we're not, like, actually... No, we're not going ahead, so you can just take the vehicle that we already used back since we aren't currently using it.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, either way, I only have 2 spell slots to spend, so I could spend one.
I forgot that you were Warlock and that this is, like, half of your total amount of things that you can do. So
Yeah.
definitely
Get back on
not
a
that.
short rest, so it's
I
not
only get
those.
2. I only get 2 power moves per short rest. So
Yeah,
if I
definitely
take
not.
a short rest if we take a short rest before, FBI open up, I can have all my spell slots back.
Definitely.
Alright. So if Angela and Natalie are heading back to the church,
Is this a
Okay, I
dark
guess I'm
room?
using a spell slot then.
No, you don't have to. We still have the other vehicle.
Oh. Wait, what other vehicle? The bus?
Yeah.
The bus. We're not going to be using it for anything around town.
Right, but we're splitting the party, so I guess I'm taking the bus, but what are you guys doing?
I mean, we're hanging out in
Walking
town.
around for 2 hours investigating Happy Fang while you guys deal with the curse.
Alright.
Wait, why am I on the
Intern
fucking
mini
Temple
side
of
quest.
Life map?
We have
Because
the camera,
Angela
so-
and Natalie are gonna go get remove curse done potentially.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, who exactly?
Natalie
Angela and Natalie
Yeah.
Yeah.
went on the side quest to try and fix Angela.
Come along, boss.
I need that bag.
Oh, why, Erin? Why?
What?
You just changed on the character sheet too.
Wow.
Hey. Angela would also call ahead about it.
All right.
So
So they'd be expecting you.
Standing up
I
there.
can find all of the people. Not that folder. Then, yeah, Julie would be out to greet you. Like, oh, Angela, what seems to be the problem?
I think you can tell just by looking at me.
Oh, how did that happen?
I'm
Probably
going to
the
hell
hag
with
we
a
mentioned
hag.
There's a
earlier.
lot of us playing, so, like...
Ah, I see. Yeah, come on in.
We're doing a side quest, right?
Please tell me this can be fixed.
He's very sensitive about his height.
She.
Gee.
You're just trying to get
This was...
Sure we could figure out something. I don't know. This is a curse from the hag?
That's
most definitely
what
one.
I'm guessing. Don't know what else would cause this.
Your profile picture is so zoomed out I can hardly tell you're a girl. Woo.
Angela is in no way a guy's name.
Yeah, kinda got you there. Like,
It's gonna rain everywhere.
we can maybe
really
fix
rain?
it. I can try, at least. I'm not powerful enough to fix it on my own, but we were managed to recover some of the older spell scrolls from before the cult attack.
That's good.
Speaking of the cults, have you ever heard anything from them or any records of undead?
Well, we haven't really looked into them, but no, it's been quiet.
Too
Thankfully.
quiet.
We're still trying to be rebuild, but we've got new members now. I've even started teaching some of the younger acolytes.
Right.
But I'm sure you're eager to get this fixed, so let me just go fetch that scroll.
Please do.
Thank you.
She runs off. And comes back with a scroll in hand. Now, there's no guarantees this will work, but it's the only thing I know to do.
Alright.
And, hold on. And Julie begins casting a spell, and you can see some glowing energy come from the spell and around Angela, and then dissipate as the scroll turns to dust. Well, that's that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Angela.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Then maybe I shouldn't go here and ask for their assistance with my problem.
No worries. Thank you for trying at least.
Seems like
Maybe-
these people can't actually help me.
When Jet gets back, she's looking for something that might be able to help you too.
You know about how long that might be?
I've no idea. She's been gone for weeks now.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
But I'll give you a call.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Julie. We better get back to our case then.
I'll keep trying, okay? I'll find something else.
Yeah, no worries, and stay safe.
Alright, farewell then.
You gotta make sure those children get back to their families.
Alright.
Alright, Natalie, let's go.
Yeah, I guess. Natalie just looks slightly disheartened.
And where's the other people?
Movement speed is reduced, isn't
Not
it?
there. No, your movement speed is not reduced.
Okay.
Oh, also Aaron.
Yes.
By any chance, would there also be an opportunity for me to actually do the transposing of my blood into a vial thing in case I get, I lose this curse?
You can try.
It's a good thing I'm good at medicine.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to make a. See, you're gonna need some vials and things to put this in, and I'm gonna need you to make a medicine check to do this without hurting yourself.
Wait, can't I say I did it before the long rest Indian?
Sure, you can bleed yourself over the drinks at the bar.
Hey!
Alright, you managed to get some vials of blood. How are you gonna
but
store
it's still
them?
available.
Shit!
Thank you.
No! You know, I'm pretty sure we somebody here has a beer flask they don't need to use anymore. Tankard or a beer flask. Somebody probably has one, right?
I have a water skin.
Yeah, you can find a container. I want you to. I want to know how you're gonna keep it from spoiling.
Shit. Hey, by any chance, does anyone know a nice elemental in the area?
What?
An ice elemental?
Mm-hmm.
Those exist?
Never mind. Alright, no, then I guess I am screwed because I have to fight a biologist on how to contain blood. A biochemist, I don't fucking know anymore.
I don't know, bury it somewhere cold.
We've got a cellar that we keep the more perishable food in. I think if we, seal it well enough, that'd be okay.
Oh no, I already see where this is going.
Oh no.
I'm worried. I am so fucking worried.
I think the answer is no.
No, we are not keeping werewolf blood with the perishables. We are not keeping werewolf blood with the fucking perishables.
Why do you need to keep your blood around? This is Aster and Lily asking Intern.
Roseli is
Insurance.
also curious.
Insurance.
Insurance for what?
Yes.
So that way, if Intern loses some of his blood, he can inject some he's got lying around into himself.
Oh, well, you need to keep that with you if that's what it's for.
Even then, I don't think you should keep this with perishable food. Food in specific.
Well, you didn't say it was werewolf blood.
Yeah, how are we supposed to know you're trying to curse us?
Yeah,
That's
what
a
if
fair-
one of us
Wait, we're not
accidentally
here
drank
yet.
it?
I'm not getting out of this, am I?
Yeah,
Then you would make
Angela.
one,
Yeah.
one of us gnomes a werewolf, and oh dear.
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
Intern, you got 3 Roselies.
You know, they can't,
Cornering you up against the wall.
they can't all be monks, right?
Are you sure?
Do you want to
No.
find out?
No. I do not want to find out if all 3 of them are monks, thank you very much. I swear to God, I've seen this in a nightmare before, Jesus.
Just paint the word cobalt on a piece of wood and see what happens.
Oh, yeah! Right, yeah, good point. I could just type cobalt somewhere and no, it's the scare. Or I can say this is cobalt werewolf blood. That's even worse, actually.
Ew, burn it!
That's not kobold blood. We just saw you bleed it. Are you a kobold?
No.
I mean, it is hard to
No.
see under that big purple cloak.
I'm a cat. Well, you know, I feel like if I get out of here, I'll get opportunity attacked, and I'm worried. So let's try that.
They just
Hey,
like
where are you
glare
going?
at you go. Like, you never said what you're gonna do with that blood,
Yeah.
Mr. Werewolf.
Well, you see, I mentioned before, insurance. And you see, with insurance, we take 300 foot dashes.
And Intern just books it out of town.
He's a fast werewolf.
Yeah, I don't think you can keep up with that guy.
I mean, they're not chasing him, I don't think.
He outruns quicklings. You know, the things that are supposed to be quick.
The quickest of lings, longest of quick, sort of got. Oh yeah, right, have to wait for the fucking party, so I can't run away.
I mean, you can run around town.
Oh yeah, wait, no, I have a broom. If I just stay within shout's reach of them,
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
fine. Aha, these fucking fools can't get me now.
It's a flying cat.
Fear me, you fucking land peasants.
Oh, they start throwing rocks at you.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck, never mind.
Fly higher,
was-
they can't throw that high.
Hey, call the gnome children. They'll like chasing him.
Rucksack.
Chase the cat.
I don't
Soon
need
there
this
is a mob of
insurance.
there's a mob of children chasing Intern around.
Fuck. I can't tell if they're adult gnomes or just children.
They're all short.
Oh, short right away. I'm just actually wait for fucking Angela and Natalie to come back at this point.
Is there anything specific y'all want to do while you have a 2-hour-ish break for Angela and Natalie to go off on their trip to the clinic?
Oh, I'm gonna chase down Happy Fang for the second time this year.
I mean,
Hey.
I've got nothing else to do. You want to actually go over that?
Yeah, boy.
Like someone keep an eye on the general store for Happy Fang showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't try.
Can we get everyone over here?
I don't think everyone is here because we're still waiting on people.
Yeah, this is currently while Natalie and Angela are off doing their own thing.
Yeah.
If you all wanted to do anything in town, then now would be the time.
I don't think
I
there's
guess.
anything specific. I mean, Rosalie's
So-
gonna hang out with her sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, and the only other thing we have is strike down Happy Fang. Yeah, the only other thing we have is strike down Happy Fang, but I'm pretty sure we're about to find him soon.
Makes you say that, Marsim?
I don't know. Maybe it's the fact he visits this village every 2 fucking days.
Mm. Yeah, they did say every couple of days, and the last time he visited was like a day ago, ish. So in the 2 hours that Natalie and Angela are gone, there's no sign of Happy Fang at general store or in town. And Natalie and Angela returned.
Hey.
Hey.
It's me, Broom Man.
You
So
get
why is
down
Angela
from
short?
Oh, we're back? Okay.
Yep.
Yes, Angela and Natalie get return.
It appears that all the, actual powerful staff in the Church of Life have been wiped out by the cult. So obviously there was no easy solution.
That's a big fucking move. Oh, so why is Angela short again?
All they had was weakened staff, so we couldn't remove Angela's curse.
What's wrong with being cursed?
What's wrong with being cursed is I'm now not even my normal height.
You're gnome height.
I look like a child.
Just put on some fucking stilts.
Hey, we're not children.
Yeah, we're not children. We're normal height.
Angela, that just got me thinking. You could take advantage of this,
I'll have
It's
you
like
know that
do
we're all
realize
43
There is nothing
here.
about me that looks like a child.
Yeah, there is absolutely nothing tactical about being Roseli sized at all. That is literally the worst size for tactic. Because not only are you not even big, you don't even seem like a child either. You're just a really, really short adult.
Although, how tall is Roseli again?
Just under 3 feet. 2 foot
Does this
11.
town have a shop anywhere?
Yeah, there's a general
Wait.
store.
Wait, Brim, what was that again?
2 foot 11.
Okay. So Angela still has a foot on Roseli.
Would that
She's
shop
6'11".
be selling a disguise kit?
Probably not.
Well, there goes that plan.
The shop in Wellspring is like general supplies, some adventuring gear.
Tell me about all the supplies.
All of them?
Oh dear.
Let me just pull out the book then.
Consult the player handbook.
As that's going on, I'm gonna start using one of my spell slots.
Consult the player handbook. If a player asks you what is everything currently in the general store, good luck.
Point them to the player handbook general
Actually,
store
wait.
items.
Question: What does casting a spell as a ritual mean?
Means you take 10 extra minutes to cast it and don't have to use a spell slot.
Oh, in that case, I'm just gonna do that with this.
That is. Oh, you find familiar.
And this time it's gonna be a full-on bat.
If I don't think you need spell slots to cast Find Familiar if it's part of your evocation or whatever the hell it was.
It actually is part of my evocation, but well, actually no, it's not an evocation. It's more of like Pact Chain.
I don't think
Okay.
that actually uses spell slots, but I'll check real quick.
Yeah, if
It's the money cost that's the thing.
Oh.
I can provide gold
Yeah.
if he needs gold.
Yeah, I need 10 gold.
Alright, you've got 10 gold.
Alright, I'm just using that on this because I need to save money.
Hey Claire, look at me. I'm cool. Look at me on
Okay,
my
Colza,
broom.
the link I put in D&D chat is the list of normal items at a shop.
Okay.
There's like a few things on here that would not be there, like there would not be potions. And there would probably not be any like poisons or spell focuses. But for the most part, stuff on this list would be available in the shop.
Somehow oil and rope are amazing.
Yeah, like there's probably not a spyglass or magnifying glass. There's probably not poison, no potions, no like spell books or spell focuses, but most everything else you could get.
There would also be cobalt pepper spray.
Yes, there would also be cobalt pepper
Mhm.
spray.
A lot of cobalt
Oh,
pepper
boy.
spray.
There's a whole
It's
shelf.
just one whole aisle. It's just cobalt pepper spray.
Yes, in
Yeah,
all
there-
its various forms.
Claire, look at me. I'm absolutely
Marked
vibing
into
above you.
Uh-huh.
Marked into
There we
different
go.
groups.
Yeah.
And
Here's the mini one that you can clip on your child's backpack. Here's the one that's easily concealable in any lady's purse.
Wow.
Here's the one that literally just looks like a can of bear spray.
Wow.
Wait. Are you talking about the fucking...
Cobalt spray.
You're talking about cobalt pepper spray.
What are the stats on that thing?
Uh,
I mean, we didn't actually write up any stats.
How much
on it.
is this bullseye lantern?
lantern.
I still want to point out how cobalt pepper spray is literally just light in a can.
Where is the lantern?
I'm sorry,
Oh,
Intern.
It's 10 gold pieces.
Hmm. And how much is the oil for it?
Oil is 1 silver piece per flask.
So I could pay 12 gold for the lantern and how many flasks? Would that be 10 flasks?
If you paid 12 gold, is what you said?
Mm.
12 gold, you could get the lantern plus 20 flasks of oil. Because 1
Alright.
gold will get you 10 flasks of oil, since they're 1 silver each.
Hoarding. Man, but get
I'll get the lantern and 20 flasks of oil.
Alright. And I did write out pepper spray at some point. Where did I put that?
I don't even know if I actually wrote that.
Pepper spray is like a 10-foot line that is, anyone who's within it has to make a con save or against being blinded. Is what it is.
That sounds like such a meme item that I feel like I should
Oh,
have.
that increased my weight a lot. 93 pounds.
How much is this pepper spray bottle?
Why does a flask of oil weigh so much?
Fine. As if we're not using real carry weight. Jesus.
It's you know, the only reason I'm thinking about getting this pepper spray bottle because it's like the thing Enyo had from that loot box thing. Pocket sand. This is like pocket sand with more uses.
The
I'm
cobalt
not so
pepper
afraid
spray.
to use it.
The cobalt pepper spray. So like the little mini ones that will only last like a couple of times are like a silver piece. But then like the larger cans that are like multi-use will last for a while is a gold piece.
1 gold piece.
Mhm.
I'm assuming it's the bear spray looking one.
Yes.
I'm going to purchase one of those just because you know for the memes.
Wait,
Alright.
of-
Rosalie's gonna get one of the clip-on ones.
You know, Aaron, considering all of this,
Resupply.
you mind if I make a backup you make me a backup character sheet real quick?
Sure, Marsim.
Why?
What
Thank
do
you.
you want a backup for?
No reason.
Oh boy.
I just put in my inventory kobold pepper spray.
How much was the
in parentheses,
little one?
Bear spray.
The little ones are basically like 1 use, and they're 1 silver.
1 silver, okay. I'll actually get 2 of those.
And let's see. Oh, I was gonna look. I have the save for it. So the pepper spray is a 10-foot line in front of you, like where you spray it, and anyone has to make a con save against being blinded, which they can repeat at the start of their turn. And where is save? Okay, it's a DC 13 con save against the pepper spray.
Wait, do you have the somewhere where we can just copy it? Over.
Yeah, let me reword this a little bit.
Oh wait, I see in other inventions and mechanics. There's pepper spray.
Yeah, hold on, I'm adding to it real quick.
Okay.
There. Yeah, in the bottom of the other inventions and mechanics handout, then there's the pepper spray. Stat.
Green looking DMs.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I guess since we're all shopping right now.
Yeah, I didn't know this was a shopping episode.
I only did. Well, we didn't shop for that long. Why you like? I just purchased
Oh,
one
right.
like souvenir from this place, like literally.
Aaron,
That's all I bought.
look at this.
Souvenir of
Don't say it
racism.
out loud, I just think it's funny.
Now this would be, an actual shopping session if I can actually purchase a disguise kit to make you look more like a kid, Angela.
Alright, there we go.
You can no way get Angela to look like a kid.
You underestimate my proficiency in disguise kit.
How are you going to hide that
Get a big
muscle,
onesie.
honestly?
Very big
you were just
fluffy
a
onesie.
very athletic kid.
No one would believe a child to be that athletic.
Hey, I don't want to
No
pretend to
one.
be the child now.
No one would believe Angela to be that athletic as a child. No one would.
Angela has too much muscle to be child.
Yes.
You underestimate the power of a very good onesie.
I mean, worthy sacrifice right there. Okay.
Yeah, Angela's gonna buy a block and tackle, I guess, if they have it there.
Yeah, they would have that.
A block and
Do
tackle.
they have a healer's kit?
What's a block and tackle?
Yes, they would have a healer's kit.
How much is that?
Block and tackle is like fishing gear.
No.
Healer's
it's a
kit
police
is
system.
5 gold pieces.
It's a
I'll
police
take one.
system. Okay. Alright. Behold, my new attack rolls. Oh. That didn't work. I actually should label this as an attack. I don't know what to use for attack roll for the pepper spray.
If there's depending on how you're setting it up, then you can set it to make a save instead of an attack.
Oh, really? Saving throw. Con versus spell DC. What does flat do? Oh.
I assume just let you type in what the DC is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, so block and tackle and ball bearings, if they have those.
Yeah, they'll have those.
Alright.
Behold, my new attack spell. Oh, damn it, it's not saying the name. Shit.
Alright, I guess just let me know when y'all are done with this.
Yeah, I got what I
alright.
needed.
I'm already done.
Also, while everyone is here,
What do you guys want?
Yeah, here comes his back speech.
I've not tried the plain one yet. For
Inspiring leader. Oh, does this do a
Wonderful.
thing?
anything
Colza's
other
giving a pep talk.
anything other than rad, because I had that the last 2 times.
So how much temp do
everyone
we
Other
has
get?
than rad, because I got that the
9
last 2 times.
HP.
Sweet
That's
stuff.
not doing the plain one.
Okay.
Alright. Anyone else getting anything?
I mean, I don't need anything else in the shop.
Colza gave his speech. You all stopped by the store to pick up your novelty kobold pepper spray. And
Yep.
supply up. And now what?
There we go.
We'll go
Good
back.
question.
There we go. I think everyone can approve. of
There we
that
go. We
attack.
have our.
The camera.
Yeah.
Alright, so we know we had to go north. Unless you wanted to wait for Happy Fang. But no one's told Angela about Happy Fang, so.
We mentioned it in front of you, didn't we?
Yeah, we
literally
talked about it in
did.
the bar.
Angela is too preoccupied with being small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much anger.
Yep, too much anger and rage. It's the same amount of anger and rage, but now it's in a smaller form.
Now you finally understand what it means to be short. Oh, hold on. I have exactly a meme for this.
So, do you want to wait here for Happy Fang, or?
I mean, does Intern smell it?
Yeah, but there is sort of a child sacrifice thing going on.
Child sacrifice, personal feud, same thing.
I mean, he could be working with the hag.
Yeah,
He
could
had
be.
those hag cakes and juice boxes in his.
Oh
basement.
yeah, right. Good point.
None of y'all put those dots together until now.
I mean,
No,
I've had
no, I
that
assume-
from talking with you, Aaron, but
No, I assume. No, the reason I assumed it was the one from the Feywild you got the cakes from. By the way, Red, you mind if I show you something real quick?
Sure.
Okay, so look in the D&D chat. So basically, I asked Aaron to make me a character sheet real quick, and this is the concept of a character I'm going for. Now, you see, this might look like a normal character at first, but if we just...
Adorable.
But here's the thing, if we zoom in on his hip, we can see something very important right there.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yes.
Beautiful Photoshop.
Yes.
You know what? You know what? Screw Bobby Stone. I might hop on that train.
We're just changing to a whole other different.
The Kobold no more.
Exactly. I chose my side long ago.
At
No,
some,
no,
at
but
some point we
basically-
should definitely do a campaign where half of us are kobolds and half are gnomes.
No, I'm pretty sure that's called the
Yes!
babysitting one shot.
My other friend group is in a D&D campaign. They got pissed off so much by one gnome character in some guy's campaign that they all killed off their characters and their backups were just a party of kobolds.
No, but basically, Red, I'm pretty sure the way I'm gonna play this fucker is just. Oh well, I mean, if it's the same thing as kobold pepper spray, it won't work the same on gnomes now, won't it?
I mean, it's just pepper spray. It's just
Yeah.
marketed.
It's marketed as gnome pepper spray, so I can sell it for more. Same with the kobold one.
Yes, it's just marketed as cobalt pepper spray. That's
So then I
that's
can
why
sell it
gnomes
for
will
more.
buy it.
Yeah.
And the person behind Cobalt Pepper Spray is actually a kobold. No,
Yes.
the entire point the entire point behind Cobalt Pepper Spray was just for kobolds to put it on their food, not as actual pepper spray.
It's just flavoring. Oh boy.
God.
All right, so we got somewhere to be.
Alright.
Fast.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I mean,
we
can
did ask if Intern could smell Happy Thing nearby.
Oh yeah, right. Can I smell the stinky cat?
I guess roll with disadvantage on perception.
Oh boy.
So that's a normal roll.
Yeah, I got enough.
No.
Anyway. Yeah.
You think you catch just the faintest hint of him on the breeze, but not enough to follow.
All right. So then we're heading north.
Beep beep.
So where are we heading?
Alright.
For Hillsware? Or just straight into the mountains and hoping for the best?
Well, yeah, are y'all following the road? Because the road goes north from Wellspring to Hillsware. But obviously, like, the base of the mountains is much closer, and the road doesn't follow that.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
too particularly attached to this vehicle, so either works for me.
Yes, maybe head towards the mountains.
Okay.
Beep beep. Why go around the mountain when you can go
Well,
through
I mean,
the
that'll
mountain?
mean we have to walk, though.
Yeah, will mean you have to
Yeah.
walk. Driving is so much faster.
Oh, well, okay. Thank you for telling us. Then we'll just drive.
But the thing is, we know Happy Thing visits here a lot. So he can't be that far. So he's not going to be too far north into the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably much closer to the base, is where they're at.
We doing a side quest?
Well, no, I'm pretty sure it's part of the
No.
main quest.
Yeah.
Alright.
But Happy Thing and the
Hey guys, we should go on the
fucking
7-hour
hags are
side
working
quest.
together.
You know, just all the way down to the south side of the map. You know, we don't have any dire need to go north. What do you guys say? Road trip?
Definitely.
Let's go to the Happy Funline Amusement Park of Fun.
What the fuck?
You can guess who put that there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's the base
I
of the
mean,
mountains.
any
I guess,
input from
somewhere.
anyone else?
No, I'm saying go to mountains.
Alright, y'all are going off-road.
Uh-huh.
Mountain time.
Alright.
Well, not off-road, more like in the air. Broom time, boys.
Hey, get down from there.
No,
You don't have a license for that.
we're not in Brego. Yay!
Every time Gnome says you don't have a license for that, and Angel loses its wings and falls down into a pot of hot Cheetos.
Every time a gnome
Okay.
says you don't have a license for that, Intern drifts off in solitude because fuck that shit.
Alright. So, travel times. I looked up all of the travel things. And I need to know how. So, you can go at a slow pace, which basically lets you be stealthy about it, or at a normal pace, or at a fast pace. And the fast pace means that, like, you have disadvantage on perception and you're less likely to notice things as you go.
Let's not go at a fast pace, because we probably won't notice the kids then.
No.
And we don't want to be too loud, so maybe a slow pace.
We're driving a car. I don't think...
No, we're
Is
not
that
driving.
issue?
We're not driving.
Oh yeah, we're walking, right.
Well, I am, but
Oh wait, I
Yeah.
thought we were driving.
No.
No, we can't, because we're going
They
off-road.
just had this big discussion about how they want to go straight to the base of the mountain, and that you'll
Yeah,
have to go
only-
off-road,
yeah,
which...
only Intern is driving because he has a broom.
Alright, well, I could just park the bus somewhere nearby.
Yeah, like we just leave the bus in Wellspring, essentially.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, time to go hiking.
Alright.
Yep. So, slow pace? Or-
Yeah, I guess slow pace then.
Okay. Then I am going to have you all roll perception
Alright.
as you go. Just for a general lookout.
Yeah, that's about right.
Is
Hey,
based on
don't
smell
Well,
and
it is have
hearing?
some-
to that.
Hey,
Oh
is
my
perception
goodness.
based
Ooh.
on smell and hearing?
Yeah, I guess for this is based on hearing. As well as sight. So.
Oh, thank goodness. Alright, we have 3 19s. I think we're good.
Alright, so between Natalie, Roseli, and the intern,
Yeah, Angela's just too angry still.
as you're pushing through the woods, you hear the sounds of animals playing up ahead. As, hang on, let me put you on this map before I drag you over.
Is this the
Animals playing.
extremely
What?
well-made forest map you were talking about earlier on?
No, it is not.
Alright, I believe you. For now.
Jump in the line.
Jump in the pit. That doesn't look too bad.
Self-battle maps, which means we're going to get into a fight right here, because it literally says battle right here.
I don't want to bring back. my
Remember,
food.
join patreon.com/sylph.
Dun, dun.
Oh, wait a second. Are those what I think they are?
I think they are.
Oh no.
Has Erin made us fight another extremely broken encounter?
No.
Ah, that can't be that bad then.
The answer is yes.
Well, I guess we can't really see them from here.
The
I
answer is
think I
yes.
know.
Can
those are
Rosalie do a like, oh no, some sort of check to see if she can recognize the sounds?
You may roll nature.
This is the
Okay.
part where we go the opposite direction of that.
They're just owls. You don't know they're extremely killer beasts.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
Bears.
They sound like young. You're not quite sure what, but young beasts that are frolicking and playing in the woods.
It's a good thing I get rid of that net one.
Are they of faint fiend or celestial origin?
No.
I think
And as
they're.
you're approaching Rosalie, I'm gonna need you to make a stealth roll
Okay.
Wow.
if you're
holy
trying not to be seen.
Yeah. Try not to be seen. How's that stealth roll?
Let me check. Where are they?
I mean, I do have a tree and a rock
between me and them as well.
They don't seem to, or they don't change their behavior.
Okay, Rosalie's try and get a little bit closer so she can like peek out and see.
All right, you can see three cubs wrestling in the leaves.
Oh, that sounds
Do I
dope.
see a big one anyway?
So Mama's always waiting and like.
Do you want to? You can roll perception, I guess,
Yeah, okay.
to try and look for her.
Just like looking around. Okay.
You don't see anyone else, just the little three.
With a 22 perception.
Okay.
Yeah, still don't trust it.
Gotta sneak back and whisper to the group. We got 3 owlbear cubs up on that hill over there.
Owlbear?
I'm a bear.
We
Because
should
I'm
probably
pretty
leave them
sure, like,
alone.
once I see them, I can recognize what they are, right?
Yeah, based on all of the ghost or the monster stories your mother would have grown up telling
Oh,
you.
yeah. I mean,
you can recognize
yeah,
these
this
as
is only like a
owlbears.
few miles away from town, so
Yes.
yeah.
We should probably leave them alone and keep our
Yep.
distance.
I'm not sure if they're that scary, but I'll bear with you on this one.
You know, we can't just alert all of them all at
We
once.
could
and
just
have-
put Diana to them, right?
Pete is here.
I'm sorry, I had to make the pun.
Favor of throwing Diana into the
yeah,
owlbear.
let's try and sneak past.
All right.
I think we'll have to go around to the right over here.
Erin, quick question.
Uh-huh.
With the flying broom, would that be helpful for stealth because it's not actually making any sounds with crunching on the ground? Because I don't think it makes a jet engine sound, so...
Well, you're still...
No, but you can still like rustle the broom itself or brush against things.
And your shadow as well.
Yeah, and like hiding your shadow and
Yeah.
you'd still have to roll, basically.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. It's a good thing. I'm a cat, I'm crazy little cat.
The broom drawing.
It is the best broom, Erin.
That right there looks like a cave, so we should probably not go that way.
Well, if we go the other way, we alert
We should probably
them.
go like around it, like up there. So like through here. Flight path.
Yeah, no, this time we actually have a flying vehicle, so technically, yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, let's go
maybe. Alright.
Yeah. Oh, fuck my broom! My broom!
Your broom got torn apart.
Gone, reduced to
We
atoms.
just watch Intern's broom split in half.
Alright, so as y'all are all going up and around, then I need everyone to make one stealth check.
Oh boy. Here we go.
One stealth check. More like, I'm a cat, I'm crazy little cat. Oh, fuck.
Are you guys ready to see some terrible stealth?
Ooh.
Oh, never mind.
Hey, Angel, at least you're small now,
Okay.
so that's reasonable.
You don't make any small jokes on Angela right now.
Oh, no. Yo, guys, I think if we go find that treasure map to our right, maybe we'll know where the evil hags are.
Yes, I'm sure that's actually on the map.
Uh-huh.
A giant scroll that is 4 times the size of Roseli.
Have you not seen the size of the hag?
Oh boy.
Also, Shell, are you saying that we shouldn't offer any small words of encouragement?
Do you want to be punched by Angela?
I did mention we should try the other 3 owlbears
I'll
when
just-
we get the chance.
I'll be sure to stay to stay 3 feet away.
I don't know, but it's funny.
Just think it'd be good if we kept our distance, considering she has a short fuse.
I shouldn't be having it. I'm sorry. Just my Greenshell. Can I give Claire DM inspiration for that one?
I think she already has it.
I
Yeah.
already have it.
There you go, Greenshell.
Quick, Claire, use advantage on your stealth roll so I can give you the advantage for
You know-
inspiration for this.
Yeah, you know what, Marsim?
Good enough.
There.
Here, have some
Well, you
inspiration.
wasted it. Good job.
Yeah, but
The
here's some
cheapest
inspiration. That was
use of
funny.
DM inspiration.
Just so you can have it back.
Yes. It's fitting. It was a really small roll.
You know, I really should use DM inspiration
How
here.
many little puns do you have?
She's been living like that her entire life. You'd expect a lot.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna use my DM inspiration as well. I can't really think of anything else to use it on. There we go. That's much better.
I guess I roll 2, which makes his delve not a disadvantage.
Aaron, you have to understand that I don't get the opportunity to use these,
I know.
so they just
Hey,
stay up on a
already
shelf I
rolled
can't
it.
reach for the longest time.
Coca. You had a 21 earlier because you rolled with
Yeah.
advantage no accent.
So if you're using your inspiration, be the 21.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you got the 21.
Yeah, the patient with
No,
full
no, no.
plate armor.
Hang on. No, the inspiration gives you advantage. If you already have disadvantage, it's a regular roll.
Oh yeah, right.
That's what I'm trying to tell him. So I rolled a baker.
Well, okay.
No, you've already
so,
checked.
since you rolled with disadvantage, then
Oh,
the
yeah.
first roll would be like the normal roll, so it
Oh,
wouldn't
yes.
actually affect you.
Yeah, that's true.
We're just gonna save that then.
So it's
Ignore
an
us.
11 then.
No, it's
Oh,
a
okay.
9. now.
9, because technically it would be just a normal roll.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
might wanna.
The DM inspiration would just take away
And-
disadvantage, which means it would be the first roll, which
Yeah,
would still
Oh,
be 9.
I just keep my inspiration.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
she keeps inspiration then, because then that means she never rolled.
I mean, no, technically
Um,
did it just.
Well, no.
Well,
Anyway.
yeah.
No.
I'm going to stand by that statement, yeah.
Did
No.
Claire say something before we went on this tangent?
I have no idea.
No, I was just saying that I will not be taking the high road with this.
I see.
By the way, Aaron, can I just learn this spell move person just so Diana can be in the middle of all those cubs? Just out of
I
nowhere.
don't know. I think if she keeps it up, then Angela can just toss her over there.
Yeah, good point.
Don't worry, I think this is
Alright,
just
so
an
I guess
average
we
spell
are
roll.
going up and over the cave?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Room.
I mean, I'd ladder not, but
Claire, stop. Just stop. These fucking owlbears were owl blind.
By the way, Greenshell, if you look in D&D chat, this is what you resorted yourself to.
I mean, this is just what happened to me when
Yeah,
I
no, I
was
know.
ran owlbears one time with y'all. Y'all
How
avoided
blind
them.
are owlbears? Jesus.
Uh-oh.
As y'all are
Oh, no.
heading up and around, then see a large owlbear lumber out of the cave.
Oh, good news is it's adorable.
Look over at the cubs, and
honestly.
then start walking out into the woods.
Hey, is the woods our direction? Is the woods our direction?
Yeah, it's
That's the direction you came from.
It's not too bad then. Oh, it's a bit about. I think
Unless
that's
it smells us.
It'll be fine. What's the word? I outsmell smell, so it can't smell us. This is how this works.
You sniffed up all of the smell.
Alright, yeah, so I guess we travel over.
Disappears into the trees.
A rock. Angela will pick it up and throw it onto Intern for making all these small jokes.
Can you even
What?
pick it up because you're so small?
Why do you say intern?
Yes.
Why do you say intern? Okay, my broom's fucking broke. Goodbye, broom. Also, it's Diana, not intern. I haven't said a thing.
Honestly,
Not
Shell,
one
you
little
just need
thing?
to be the bigger person here.
Oh my god.
So this is how Diane. So this is how Clara gets to her backup that she always wanted. Right now, you know. Now that's what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Angela just tosses Diana over the edge into the cave below.
That's not very cop-like.
None of you can take this in stride.
I mean, Rosalie's laughing at all the jokes.
I would like
Now
to
he's
point
just
out
in
that
there like, "Stop
basically
picking
all of
on
these
him."
are out of character, sir.
But whenever you do mention them in character.
Alright.
Can't really get that
Rosalie will
mindset
laugh.
on.
No, if you mention it in character,
huge
Angela
problem.
will give you a death glare.
Yeah. That's why I'm not doing it. If it were... Intern is welcome to repeat these, but I wouldn't.
I don't want to die.
Uh-huh.
I swear, I
You
have
just
a
hear
problem.
them playing in your head, though.
I have a problem calling Angela a guy because zoomed out, Angela's profile picture looks like some cloaked figure.
It looks like Batman. What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no, it's like for some reason it's Batman, but the wings aren't like on his shoulders. They're on his torso.
Yeah.
It's cause like the pants and boots blend into the
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's sitting
Yeah.
on.
Yep.
So did
Alright.
you get out of here successfully then?
Yes, you get around the owlbears. They don't notice you.
Alright.
DM inspiration well spent.
Alright.
Darn it. I have too many maps.
Why are you laughing, Natalie?
I know it's a little early to take our break, but I don't want to get into a long thing, which might be next, so I think we're going to take our break here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just in
my
case,
my
then.
might
Okay.
be-
Yeah, I
Alright.
want to finish up dinner, so
Fine.
that works.
Alright.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Good to me.
Dinner time.